Hey everyone, how are you all? Sorry, I was just getting sorted. I get your notifications every time. I still don't on yours. I have to literally go and find yours. I did it earlier because I'm like, I'm sure I've missed about 4, and I put yours on. Hey everyone. I was just removing. Oh, hang on. I can go by there. I'm going to freaking room around here for everything. Right, let me just move my. Right, move that, and then that can go like that, and then I can have some more room. Oh, what did I do? I don't know why that red mark is there. I have no idea. Oh, it's my straw. Oh my god. God, I'm dumb. We have the cards. Hi, Ria. I know. I'm blonde. Feck off. Sort my hair right a minute. Hi, Amy. I thought you had a high-tech microphone. It's bad. I'm so friggin' blonde. Honest to God. When God was giving out fucking brains, I thought he said trains and said, no, it's alright, fella, I'll catch the next one. It's bad. It's a bad, bad, bad state of affairs.
She left it there and said it was a special microphone.
To be this blonde is special. It's special, special. Let me just put this down because it's too... Oh, you're okay, Amy. You're good. PJ, what was your reading, love? What one did you want? You make me teary-eyed, how kind you say. Ah, we love Ria. She's gorgeous. Special is one word for it, not necessarily the one I would pick. We love Ria. General. Okay, let me just write that down just so I would know. PJ. General. Gotcha. I'm definitely special. That's the only word I'm willing to use. I've got coffee. I get mine all the time. I'm forever. I get smears quite often because I had cancerous cells a few years back. So I get mine checked. I have to have mine checked yearly. I just recently had mine back. I'm a big high thing with that too, Amy. It's so important to get checked out, and very early as well. I am, honestly. It's not nice. Nobody likes doing it. It's not very nice, but it's important to do it nevertheless, you know. Did you all notice I got a join button? I wasn't going to do it, and then I thought, screw it, I'll just do it, just because it kept emailing me and telling me there's a join button. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I ended up doing the join button. That's exactly right, Ria. Yeah, so important. I waited too long and I had a big scare. Hopefully results will be back good. Stay positive. Well, you're in our prayers, Amy. And I'm glad that you went, babe. I really am. Amy Lou in the house. Hey, girlfriend. You will be in our prayers, Amy M. Oh, shit. Oh, god dang. Right, PJ, these are yours. Okay, I'm going to do these two and then I'll go on to that one last because I feel like that's more coming, where this is more right now. Okay, so PJ, these are yours. So these two, although they're different cards, they are quite similar in what they're trying to say. So they're basically going under the thing of, okay, I'll add you to the list. I don't need to, I already added you. That there's a bit of an issue with organization and logic going on at the moment. So it's kind of like you're wanting to do something and something or someone's pushing you back from what you think is best to do. So you're saying, okay, logically A, B and C, and somebody's going, no, 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 or, you know, or something is going, no, 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 it's A, D and Z, for example. Do you know what I mean? So there's not quite, you want everything to be organized and sort of logically that you know where you're moving forward to, and you want a bit of structure, I suppose is the right way of putting it. You want that structure. Not, I don't mean like somebody coming in and saying, right, you PJ, you need to do this, this, this and this. That's not what I mean. I mean, you just want some structure to where you know where your life is on a day-to-day basis. You know what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. And that's where they're both sort of coming from. The other one is sort of saying is, although it's saying similar to that, it's sort of saying that you're not allowing, you're not being forceful. You're fighting about it, but you're not being like, they're not understanding where your logic's coming from, I suppose is the right way. You're thinking, if you do A, B and C, D, E and F will come quite naturally and it'll be a much easier life. Is it going to be hard for a little while? Yeah, of course, but you can see the logic in where you're going. You need to find why that person is not seeing that, and why that person is, you know, giving you a brick wall, I suppose. I can't think of any other word for it. Putting up that, no, we'll just do this for now. We're fine here. This is all right here. That's fine the way it is. It doesn't need to change. When in reality, things need to change for your benefit and for everybody else's. Okay, so this one then I feel is more coming rather than the now, but you can tell me if I'm wrong. This one is saying there's something new coming in. It's scary, but it's exciting. How can I put that? Hi Irene. I think I came on a little early. You're fine. I don't know how to say that. Kind of like, I'm trying to put it into words, kind of like something's there sort of for the taking, but because you've got so much going on there, you can't even see that. Okay, I got a good way of putting it. You've got a massive forest, you can see all the trees, but inside the tree is a beautiful rose bush, but because all these trees are so busy, you can't get to see the rose bush right now, and that's where you need to be getting to. Does that make sense? I'm trying to use words and they're really hard. Cute, I'd already put your name down, so you're good to go. Yes. Okay, good. I just feel like you're up against a brick wall at the moment. Like, even though you know what you're saying is absolutely right, I don't know what or why that brick wall keeps coming up, as in, like, I don't know, sort of bury their head in the sand maybe, I don't know. Just that's the sort of, it just gives me that impression that you're up against a brick wall, and no sooner you take one brick out, 2 more or 3 more is being put back on top to replace it. That's the only way I can describe it. I am doing a final for college. I just wanted to come in and send love to Joe and to everyone. Ah, we love you, Mother of Dragons. Good luck on your final. You got this, girl. Story of my life. Does that make sense? That no sooner like you knock down like one piece of that wall, one brick, like more coming up and being built and built and built and built, and that you're like really, really struggling to find a different way. Obviously, I don't know what or whose, as you all know. I never know what's and whose. Oh, you're welcome, babe. Go kick ass, Maud. You got this. Kick butt, girl. Cute, what was yours? Was there a general or something else, or did you have a question? Kick your Mother of Dragons behind for luck. Good luck on your final exam. Yeah, finals are so important. You got this. You're smart. You can do it. I've no doubt. You is one smart cookie. I got my it heats up and helps my back, so I can turn it up or turn it off. I'm such a woman. My back is in half. It's killing, so I thought as I'm sat here for a bit, I can do that. Can I get one for my daughter? You have to do a question then, or like a general for your daughter. What kind of thing? Oops. CJ. General, okay. Hey Zoe. This is new. Amy new. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever. Like, honest to God, Carl bought it for me. I didn't even know he bought it. But my god, it's so freaking comfortable. And it really does help with the pain. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, I can't even. The wrong word. Daughter general. Okay, got ya. I know, he's so sweet. It's because I was moaning about my back because I get really bad pain. And I've been using a hot water bottle now for weeks, like just going through water like there's no tomorrow. And he thought this would be better. So he's super sweet. Jackal knows him to stay on wifey's good side. He knows that wifey moans otherwise. We've been married too long now. He knows better. We've been together like 21 years. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm so shaky. I need that one. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Damn, I don't know which one it was. Shites. Oh. Okay, put on to there a minute. Yeah, married 14, 15 in March and together for 21. Happy wife, happy life. That's what my daddy always used to say. My daddy always used to say, if mummy's happy, kids are happy. If kids are happy and mummy's happy, then the house is happy, which makes daddy happy. Pretty old fashioned, but it's true. Okay, so these cutes are for your daughter. So this one's, I'm going to do these two and then I got another two there because I think they're quite separate from these two. So I'm going to do these two first. So these two are just saying she's waiting on new challenges. I don't know how to explain it. She's feeling a lot like she's waiting for that fishing line so that she can grab it and pull herself out of the pond because she can't get to any of the surrounding land right now. That's the only way I can explain it. sorry. It's also saying that she's thinking about a trip or going on a trip, or something about this trip, whether she's thinking about going to someone's house for a week or two, or whatever that is that's sort of going on her mind. Is that going to be, that's going to be that little stepping stone that she'll need to push her over, because at the minute she does feel like a tiny fish in a big massive pond of piranhas, and she can't see out to get to the side, kind of thing. Is saying Amy, we wouldn't have gone married if it wasn't for IVF. I'm not even joking. Like, he'll tell you, we wouldn't have. It's saying the end of a difficult situation is coming up, but she needs, when that opportunity arises, and this is where that trip comes into play, is that's where the next step will start to move. Because at the moment she just feels like she's on a roundabout. She gets off, but she gets straight back on again. Roundabout, gets off, straight back on again. Roundabout. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like super hard. But this trip, and I obviously don't know what it is, where it is, whatever. It could literally just be to a friend's house for a week. Or it could be like, I'm going to go out to state for a week. Or I'm going to go out to state for a month to a friend's house out to state. Or whatever that is. That is something that needs to be pushed. Don't sort of delay. Try and push that as quickly as possible. Because that is the key to her future. That's the key to lock the door behind and open the door to the future. Does that make sense? Like, because that door, like, that door's a bitch to lock. Once once that door's opened, to get into that new one, that is hard. It is super hard. I say she's on a carousel. Hey Joanna, made alive. Yeah, it's on like literally like a roundabout, going round and round and round, and she might step off now and again, but she gets straight back on there. But that trip, and then these two then coincide with this trip, because these are saying if she can go on that trip, she can then spread her wings and see that life is not how she perceives it to be. Because at the moment she's perceiving life are very different to how average people, normal people see it. She's seeing it as that, oh my god, excuse me, that can never be her. That's how she sees it. Yes, B, that's how she sees it. Like, she can never move forward, where if she can get through and move on, that's where the future lays, and she can leave that in the past and move forward and get through that door. But it's also saying that she is ready. She's ready to find that next step. You know what I always say, and you know I say it all the time, like, if people keep looking back when they're trying to move forward, they're going to trip over. You need to look where you're going, not where you've been. You know, I say it to the kids all the time when they're trying to look behind them as they're walking. I'm like, look where you're going, not where you've been. And as adults, we do that in an emotional standpoint, that we'll continually try and stick in the past a little bit. Hi Noelle, I thought I had you as mod on here. Why aren't you mod? That's so weird. I'll fix that in a minute. Oh my god, you gave me goosebumps. You hit the nail on the head. Oh good. This trip though is super important. She is ready as well. She's ready. She wants to see, she's ready to see that life can be magical. It doesn't have to be stuck in a nightmare or stuck in a rut that she can't get out of. There's ladders, there's people that will grip her and give her that lifeline. I said those words to her yesterday, crazy. It is this. Joe, you did it yesterday. I know, I wonder why it's not come. I did mess around though, and I actually said earlier on when I was messing around, I think I'd done something with the mods. You are amazing, Joe. Oh, you're welcome, babe. I was literally like messing trying to get this set up, and I was just a fail. Amy Lou's Pretty in Blue. Definitely try and concentrate on that trip or whatever it is, whether it's going out to state for whatever, or try and concentrate on that. Can I do it on here, do you think? Oh, I might be able to. Oh no, I can't. No. Okay, I have to fix that. It's so weird. So weird. How are you today, Joe? I'm okay. I'm good. We're just doing card readings today. Right, so once CJ comes in. I used to push her before, but only made things worse. I'm noticing now she is listening to me more. I do see signs that she is wanting out of her nightmare, as you put it perfectly. Yeah, and she is I picked 4 cards came out through them because I picked 2 and then 2 came just naturally, and all of them said that she was ready to move on. Yes, B, you're on the list, love. What did you want, a general? You was on the list. Oh, I know how I can probably do it, actually. What did Dove say? She won't unblue me. Says I'm shitty too, not to be blue. You must stay blue. Quick interruption. Did you get to hear my voice clip before you went live? No. Do you want me to go and listen to it? I can go and listen to it in the room. General. Okay, got you. Dove Kitty loves the mush mush. Okay, 2 seconds. Right, what am I doing? Yeah, we're always being watched. Hey, housewife. I love Jo's card reading. She doesn't know how often she is correct. They really want to watch us doing card readings. They must lead really boring lives. Just saying. Right, who am I doing? Right, I'll do bees and then I'll do sweets if she's not here. What's your countdown? Oh, it's just to try and get to 2,000 subs. It's not going to happen, but it was just something fun to put up there. To try and get to 2,000 subs by Christmas. Fuck off. Yeah, it's just to try and get to 2,000 subs before Christmas, that's all. We trying. I don't think it'll happen, but I'm not really that bothered. It was just something to put up there because it was fun. Yeah, that's why I thought I'd just put it up there because it would be nice to get to 2,000, but I'm not counting on it, but I'm also not like, it'd be nice to, you know. B, these are yours. And that one as well. Ah, thanks, babe. Okay, so B, these are yours. I'm going to do that one last because I think it's a different one, but I'm going to do these two and then I'll do that one. And I might want to pick up another one, but I'll decide in a minute. Every breath I take, every move I make. I love that song. So I'm going to do these two first because these two are together. These are saying that it's time that you weigh a little bit, you put a bit of weight off your shoulders, you know, time to take that break, time to take that bit of relaxation. It's saying don't make any decisions. I don't know whether there's decisions that need to be made, but it's saying don't make any rash decisions, excuse me, until you've took that break and had that little bit of downtime, because it's saying that it can open more wounds than it can heal. So how can I put it? If you can, even if it's just a weekend break, try and get a little bit of a vacation in, even if it is just an overnight, a short weekend, even if it's to, you know, family's house to have a barbecue and stop overnight. Do you mean just something, a bed and breakfast for the night? Just that something before you sort of get into making all the decisions that you need to make, because it's saying that there's so many decisions that you don't know whether you're coming or going right now, but you don't know what's right for doing right, or you can't do right for doing wrong, or whatever the saying is. I can't remember what the saying is, but it's also saying once you've had that break, then it'll open some opportunities, because you'll be able to see clearer. You'll have that little bit of relaxation, and so sort of, like the providing of the answers, if for such words. Both of them, yeah, they're both, whatever these decisions are, lots of decisions, okay. It's just saying, if you can just sort of take that little bit of a break, even if you can't afford to go away, or you can't afford to do like have a vacation, so put your phone down, turn everything off, have a relaxing bath, don't even think about anything for a weekend or something. Just try and do like you would if you were at a hotel. Yeah, these are bees. So just sort of try and do that, because things will then become a little bit more clearer when you're not thinking about things 24/7. Because at the moment, when you're thinking about things over and over and over, you're not getting anywhere, because you're not sure what decisions are right to be made, and when to make them decisions for the right of everybody. But it is then going on to this card, which is separate from them. It's saying concerns will fade away, which will donate, and it sort of carries on. So this is more of what will come, is that things will fade away, and is saying sort of you'll start loving life again. Hi Joanna, everyone's watching. I'm watching. It's sort of saying that them sort of worries will start fading away when you start ticking them off the box. Do you know what I mean? So maybe rather than have that little break and then write everything down, and as you do it, tick it off. Done that. It'll be less if you concentrate on one thing. Right, I need to get that bit done. Once that bit is done, mark it off. Then that, mark it off. Then that, mark it off. Rather than trying to do 10 things at once when they're all super important things, is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. I know that feeling, hence why I say the most random shit to make them think twice about something. Does Joe have an Instagram as well as, or just Twitter? I do have an IG. I'll find it in a minute for you. Don't really go on there that much, to be fair. I should start doing more IG, but I don't. I'm so bad. I got that song stuck in my head now. Does that make sense, B? Yeah, I got the Twitter too. Twitter I do go on more than IG, because I always forget about IG, because I'm a freaking boomer. and I'm useless at having too much social media. I get lost to what I'm trying to do. Things got rough with my alcoholic son. Cops were called. He's not allowed here. He attacked my husband. We tried to get him help for so long. We tried to get him help for so long, but he sunk deeper. It seems we enabled him. But I think you need to sort of concentrate on you a little bit. Then that's probably where that's coming from, is maybe like concentrate, get yourself sorted, and have that little bit of a, you know, whether you can go on vacation or whether you have a stay-at-home vacation, just sort of that concentration to get you strong enough. Maybe then you can make better decisions for him. Does that make sense? Because at the minute you're not making or unable to make decisions that need to be made because your head's all over the place and you're not in a state of calm. Taking a huge break now. Good. You need that break. Because you need to get yourself like mentally ready for everything. Do you know what I mean? You need to get yourself that you can be ready for everything that comes along. It is super hard, like, you know. Try to go to a therapy, codependence. This will help you be able to make healthy barriers for you and your son until you reach his rock bottom and is ready for rehab. That's a great bit of advice. I love that advice, Mother of Dragon. That's an amazing advice. That's definitely. And it's super hard as a parent, you know, to not enable our children. It's super hard. Like, I do it with my daughter. It's nothing like that, but I enable her bad behavior, and I know I do, and I know that I have to hold her accountable. She's 27, she's not a baby. But I think with me, because of the adoption, I allowed her to get away with like talking to me like absolute shit for the longest of time. And then I was like, no, I'm your mother. You are not going to talk to me like that. And she doesn't now because she knows I won't put up with it. She might be 27. I'll still slap her like she's a 5-year-old. She's going to behave like a 5-year-old. I'll treat her like a 5-year-old. What is the membership thing about? I saw your vid and was going to private me on me, babe. It's because Carl did it a certain way, but I didn't want the higher one on there. I just wanted the little ones on there. But if you go to my page, it should say, and it's just, you get little emojis and you get things next to your name and stuff. But I will change them up there then when members will get like free readings on a monthly basis, that kind of thing. I will add that on. It's going to be that kind of thing. That makes sense, Ria, since MJ didn't accept rights his own stuff. Being a former addict, I know he won't go until he's ready. Praise for you and him. Yes, I have 4 boys and they are bigger than me, and no way will my kids run over me. They push their dad around and he calls me. It was with Moo, And I think it was mainly because the adoption, and everyone, I don't know if anybody knows anybody that's done adoption, but on both sides there's that guilt. So her mum's got the guilt that she'll spoil her because she was adopted, and then I got the guilt of placing her for adoption. And when we, oh my god, like, she was bad. Like, the way she would speak to me, Tad would go nuts and be like, no. And then it took me, like, sort of being, no, I'm your damn mother, you are not going to speak to me like that. You do not look old enough to have a 27-year-old. Oh my goodness, I'm 38. I'm praying I'm not too late for me to get pregnant. I'm trying to get I've been trying to get pregnant for 17 years. Noel, message me. That's something I'm actually good at. I've helped people get pregnant, Noel, that the doctors have said there's no chance of getting pregnant. That's something I'm actually good at. I'm not good at many things in life, but trying to conceive related, that's something I'm actually good at. And let me put let me put let me just copy this link. Share. Let me just do this. This is something I'm actually like. We're trying to conceive's concerned, like, that's the one thing I'm actually freaking good at. Everything else, not so much. But trying to conceive, I'm actually good at that. It's a Facebook group. Just tag me. You have to answer the questions to get in. Wow, Joe, that's awesome. How do you help? It's all about timing. A lot of people actually don't know or realize their own bodies, and a lot of people just think, well, ovulation is dead set in the middle of your cycle, and that's not always the case. Sometimes just by temping alone, I can tell whether you've got progesterone issues, whether you're ovulating, whether you've got luteal phase issues. I can tell whether you not get enough, whether you're ovulating strong enough. I can tell a lot by a temperature. Oh, Joe, that didn't sound right. I know, probably doesn't. I don't think I said that, but it sounds right. Mother of Dragons, you are so good. I'm guessing this is what you want to do for a living. Is this what your exams are about, Mother? My friend got pregnant at the age of 46. And it can happen. My friend turned 43. She's got a 28-year-old, a 22-year-old, and a 2-year-old. I'll show you a bit. This is my little angel. I'll show if you can see her. No. Oh, that was better. That's my little superstar. She's our She's our little rainbow baby, she is. She is our little rainbow baby. And that's her mommy, and her mommy's, that's my Di-Di. I can't see it properly, can you? Oh, there we go. And she's 3 years older than me. It's the one thing I'm actually good at. Not good at many other things, but I'm actually good. I can read charts. I know, like, if you temp, send me a chart. I can tell you exactly what's wrong. She's my little angel. She is literally, she's our little miracle. Is she your granddaughter or niece? She's my niece. She's our little angel. She's our little rainbow. She is our little rainbow baby. She rings, she can't comprehend how far away, because she's in Michigan, and she knows I'm far away because she knows I don't go to her house, but she doesn't quite understand how far away I am. And she'll be on the video chat and she'll say, Auntie Jojo, come coach with me, come lay with me. And I'm like, I can't, baby, I'm too far away. And she still doesn't quite comprehend how far away I am. And she's like, come to my house, come to my house. I'm like, I wish I could, baby girl. You need to go to, Noelle, go to the App Store. It's a free app, and download this app. Let me show you. So have you been able to see that? No. Right, so you need to, it's called Fertility Friends. I'm not sure if you... So it'll come up like that, and it'll give me it, and then you can enter charts and stuff, and you can do temping. If you can temp for just 1 or 2 months, I'll be able to tell you exactly what's wrong and why you're struggling to conceive. Andy sadly passed away at the age of 27. Oh, Mother of Dragons, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's so sad. And you're so right, people need to hit that rock bottom before they're able to try. My cousin lost custody of her baby, and she gave them my name for temp custody through DCS, and now full permanent custody. I'm working on adoption. Didn't even think to try something like that. Downloading now. Good. And then each morning you need to get a thermometer, preferably vaginally if you can, but you need to take your temperature. You need to have it at arm's length, so on your bedside cabinet preferably. Do not sit up, do not stretch, do not do anything before taking your temperature. Every morning, exactly the same time, give or take half hour. If you take your temperature, input it into Fertility Friend, and then send me your chart at the end of the month, I'll tell you exactly what's going on. His death was actually what pushed me to go back to high school and get a diploma at 37 and go into college for addiction. I knew you were doing something like that because you were too good. You're way too good. The advice was just amazing. Whether that's the info that could be used badly by others, so I have to remove that, sorry. Yeah, she's just thinking about you, Mother of Dragons, so they don't use it against you, babe, because they will. These people are disgusting, and they will use anything. Even though it's a great mummy, and I just know the adoption will go through. I've never even tried the temping thing. Ta, I'll do that, Joe. Ta so much. You got this. If you need any help, just message me. I can help you with everything. I got you, girl. She is amazing. She's always thinking about others, and that's why she's not allowed to leave. She wants to, but she's not allowed. I've like completely and utterly banned it. I refuse to allow her to be banned. She's not allowed to leave me ever, otherwise I'll cry. I'm so thankful to have met you and everyone else here. You got this, girl. Temping is annoying, and it is definitely hard work, but once you can do it, and once you get into a routine, honestly, it becomes so natural that you end up just doing it. You can do it under your tongue, like, or you can get like the things that are quite expensive, but also get onto eBay and have a look for cheap ovulation tests. You get about 50 for about £7, which is about $10. All you need is the cheap ones. Do not get the expensive ones. The same as pregnancy tests. I'll show you. Hang on, give me a second. So you can order these. So that one's the ovulation. No, that one's the ovulation. So that one's the ovulation. And you just basically piss into a pot, dip it, and then it'll tell you. And then they are just as good as any decent ones that you can get from the thing. Your HCGs double every 48 hours. So if you get a faint one on there, in 48 hours, it'll get darker. Hey, cleaning and listening. It's that, and I'm like trying to conceive stuff. I think people are generally like not that open about it. Where like on our groups, we're all very much supportive and very helpful to people. Like, I'm the one that they tag to read results from the hospital, from blood work results, sperm test results. I'm the one that they tag for that. The other things all the other admins can do, charts and test results, that's where they'll tag me and get me to read the results for them. Even though I've taught them all how to read results, they still end up tagging me. Nope, no ransom. She put me in a dark corner and makes me wear bathrobes, and she loves it. Okay, don't let her pretend. Don't let her pretend that she doesn't love it. She loves it. Good on you, Joe. It was funny. One of the girls, oh, this was a couple of years ago now. The doctor told her that there was no chance. Her husband's sperm was really low, and it was low, okay? And there was no chance. I was like, are you crazy? He is full of shit. Like, no, that's just wrong. So instead of having sex or BDing, what we call it BDing. Instead of BDing it, I did the INSEM. I told her to do INSEM, but I told her no for 4 days before ovulation, and then the day before ovulation, that's when you do the INSEM. And I showed, well, I didn't show her, but I talked her through what to do on the INSEM. That cycle, she got pregnant with twins. I was like, you just got to know how to use the sperm, because sex isn't always the best thing. We do INSEM every now and again as well. It's just the way that sometimes you need to do it. Too much info. I'm telling you, I don't so much now, but if Leanne, when Leanne comes in, ask her. I used to wake up to easy 20-30 messages every morning, them showing me charts and everything else, just asking me questions, and literally it was a lot. No, you haven't missed it. Wish Obiet Jem were told me things. I'm having normal cycles. I should be able to conceive within a year, but no advice was given. Can't wait, like, try this. Yeah, for sure. It takes the average healthy couple 18 up to 18 months to conceive. But you also got to know when you're ovulating, and never have sex every day. Ever, no matter what. It's every other day to every third day. Sperm takes 36 to 48 hours to regenerate. If you're having it every day, by the time ovulation comes, there's no sperm. There's no swimmers left. Once you can do a month temping, you got it. Yes, I shall retrieve. Hi Joe, I have listened to you do readings before, and I would love to have a reading, but I really don't have time today. When will you be doing another one? Thank you. Probably maybe Monday or Tuesday. No, maybe over the weekend. I might do one over the weekend. Yeah, I'll probably do one over the weekend. Maybe Saturday or Sunday I will do a schedule so everyone knows. CJ, I have got you on the list. Did you just want a general, or was there a question? That makes sense. Good. No more babies for this oven. It's funny, I can get everybody else fucking pregnant and never get myself pregnant. My daughter planned her first boy. I think it took them 14 months to conceive baby one, and then did not listen to mama, and when then baby was 3 months old, she called me to apologise. Yep, you're most fertile. I'll tell you a story. A friend who I met, and named Sarah, you'll see her on the group if you join the group. Sarah and I did IVF the same time. Sarah got pregnant with Harper. Harper was born too early. Harper was born at 23 weeks. She only survived an hour, and Harper passed away. Sarah was a mess, and I can't even explain to you. We were all a mess, but Sarah, obviously being the mother, was a mess. 6 months later, her husband just died, just dropped dead, just died out of nowhere. This girl at the age of 30 had her whole family in the graveyard. Her whole family. She was a 29-year-old girl with her whole family in the graveyard. She tried to end it. She didn't want to do it anymore. She was done. She didn't want to be here anymore. And like, we all spoke to her, and I was like, girl, you know, you don't know what happened, you don't know what's around the corner, you know, shit happens and stuff like that, like, just please just stay with us for a little bit, you don't know what's going to happen. 3 years later, she's got a 10-month-old and a 1-month-old and a new partner. You just don't know what's around the corner. Like, you just don't. Let me show you if I can see a pic. Let me get you show you a picture of my babies. Like, my Harper is an absolute, so you've got Harper, Lily Rose, and the new baby. You just don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I got Harper's picture. I carry her around with me wherever I go. And you just don't know what's around the corner, do you know what I mean? Like, literally 6 months to the day after she lost Harper, her husband just dropped dead. Like, he just dropped dead. And now she's happy, she's healthy, she got 2 beautiful girls. And she could not conceive before that. Both of them are natural. Both of her babies are natural. And the doctors told her no way, that she'll never have conceived naturally. It's so heartbreaking. But, like, look at her now, 3 years down the line. She was supposed to be married this year, but obviously with the COVID and stuff, she couldn't get married. But she was supposed to be getting married this year, but they've had to delay that. But it worked out because she was pregnant anyway, so she wasn't that gutted. That is so true. You never know what's around the corner. You really don't. You never know what's around the corner. You never know what life has to throw at you. And she's been through absolute shit, but, like, now look at her. It makes her the person she is. She's got 2 amazingly beautiful little girls. She's just amazing. Thank you. I'm not always the best, to be fair. She rang me. I was the first one to hear about Harper, and I broke. I'm not even gonna lie. I sobbed like a fucking baby. I was heartbroken for her. I knew. I've got an emergency. Be back later. Okay, babe. And she also, as Spud, we called him Spud, was in resus, and they just pronounced him dead. She was outside resus calling me, and she told me, and I was like, "You're lying." And she was like, "Joe, I'm not lying." I was like, "Swear on the Bible." And she was like, "I swear on the Bible." And I was like, "That fucking dickhead." I was mad as fuck. And she was like, and when she tells that story now, she'll say, "Yeah, Joe was the first person to know I called her, and she called him a fucking dickhead as he's there lying dead." And I was like, "Oh God, that sounds so bad." Oh, thank you. I'll show you a picture of the day I first met my daughter. Want to see the picture? And then there's another one. Joe, you are so quick to accept your faults, but don't expect compliments the same. You get plenty of good things about you too. Oh, thank you. No, I'm too scared to. I don't blame you. They already got all the pictures of Mishy, so it doesn't. They already got it because Lauren was going to put her profile picture as my daughter. I know she'll not accept compliments. I do struggle with that. I will. She's my little mini me. And then that's the picture I've got as my screensaver, is me and my mommy. That was when I was like maybe, I don't know, maybe a week before she passed. We all stick in a compliment here and there. She's beautiful, Joe. Thank you. She really is. She's so freaking smart. She doesn't get it from me. Not baby carrots. Oop, wrong group. Lol. Yeah, she's so freaking smart. Her parents did an amazing job. Like, honestly, adoption don't work for everybody, and I get that, and I really do. And on a selfish note, it didn't work for me, as in, like, it fucked my head up for a long time, I suppose is the right way of putting it. But for her, it worked 100% because her parents are just freaking amazing, man. They're such amazing. I think I got a picture of her mum. Oh, I'm so sorry, Noelle. Yeah, in the that really, I must admit, the loss of my mum screwed me bad. Like, I just can't. That was me when I was skinnier. That was just a couple of years ago. Me with dark hair. I see one funny one. That's me and my mommy and daddy when I was little. I was super blonde. You can't even see my freaking hair because it's so freaking blonde. Yeah, I think there's just something like a loss of a mum is just, I'm adopted, and I definitely had my struggles with it, mostly connecting with my biological mum in a healthy way. That was one me and Moo really, really struggled with at the beginning, Amy M, is that balance, I suppose, is the balance of, she's got her parents, they're her parents, but where we all fit within that, do you know? I agree, Amy. Do you know what, Amy Lou? Do you know something? I can't, by their rules, adopt because I chose adoption at the age of 15. I can now not adopt. How fucked up is that? I'm gonna do sweets because she hasn't come in, so I said I'll do it and timestamp it. So I'll do 120. Let's dance, put the red shoes on and let's dance. I grew out of my super blonde hair too. Mine is natural dark brown now. I just said to Carl, like, my picture's gone fuzzy. Mine literally like was super blonde, and then since I put this red on, it's actually coming through quite dark. It's not coming through blonde like normal, which I'm not going to complain about. What? You can't adopt, that's effed up. Yep. By the rules in the UK, if you choose adoption, even though it was 7 years ago and I was a fucking child, no. It's messed up. Right, I'm gonna do, you all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna do sweets card. Somebody timestamp it. 118. Let's dance. Okay, for this one's for sweet. What the heck is that emoji, Noel? Cartwheels. Looks like a vagina. It's a cartwheel, you dirty cow. Okay, so sweet, this is yours. I know you're not here, but I will timestamp it in the comments for you. And it's stupid, you made the right decision as a child and they punish you later. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. I was so mad. Okay, so this one is for sweet. Well, it's for her niece, but it's for sweet. Okay, so these are saying that there's a bit of an imbalance, and it's saying like mentally and emotionally with the imbalance. I don't know what it is because it's not really going into detail, but it's saying that she needs to sort of speak her mind a lot more and make amends. I don't know what that, who or what that is. It's hard with you not being here to sort of give some back, but it's saying that sort of she needs to speak her mind with some confidence, but also sort of balance herself out, because it's coming like she's mentally and emotionally into reality is not balanced. There's something not balanced there, and there's a bit of a struggle with the heart and the brain and the not coinciding with each other. It's sort of saying because that feels like it's more for others to her. Okay, so this might be a little bit for you, sweet, that's sort of saying it is saying deal with the challenges with kindness and understanding. So that must be mean like maybe others are not dealing with her in the way that can get to her. You know, sometimes shouting and screaming don't work. Sometimes slapping their ass don't work. Like as a kid, like, you know, some kids, a good smack across the butt works a treat. Other kids, it doesn't, you know. Other kids take something away from them, that's the end of the world. That's way worse than having a smack butt. And that's sort of how it's coming across, is you need to concentrate on like forwarding the message that you're trying to give her, but in the right and correct way of not so much of her understanding, because that sounds like it's a mean thing, but it's not intended to be a mean thing. It's more intended to be a find the right words to make it stick. It is kind of what I'm trying to say, so that she gets, you know, that there's consequences for every reaction. There's a consequence, and I don't think her mind and her heart are in the same place right now. Just put that back. Dove Kitty, lol, you're so funny. She is funny. It's the same as surrogacy. Surrogacy is a fucking nightmare. That's because you've got a dirty mind. That's why it looks like a vagina. That's just too funny. I'm just catching up. Amy Lou's lush. I love Amy Lou. You're the one talking about sperm. You're the ones talking about vaginas. And just as an FYI, sperm and vaginas go really well together for making babies. That's just too funny. Oh my goodness, that's just so funny. Literally, that F me. The sperm's got to go somewhere. A lot don't swallow. It's rude to spit, okay? It's rude to spit. Dove Kitty and Joe, you two deserve each other. She hates me, really. You guys have a blessed evening. I'll catch you next time you're doing card readings. Okay, Tina, no problems. My mother always taught me it's rude to spit, people. It's rude. Those who are trying to conceive, remember to also keep your physical and mental health, as it is connected to each. 100% agree. Blush, blush. I wouldn't waste it. Have a great night, Tina. I'll try and do it Saturday. If not, it'll definitely be Sunday. I think I'll do it Saturday though, because Saturday we can have a late night and I can do it later. No babies for me, only grandbabies. There's lots of supplements as well that will help with, like, I'm always cod liver oil tablets. Is a must. Vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams every day. You all started it, okay? I just finished it, okay? I just said I just had to. Could do a sperm shower. It'd be sticky though. It's apparently really good for the skin. Like, legitimately. It actually is good for the skin. Pearl necklaces are okay. But don't get it. Don't get that one, Joe. I do, actually. It's good for the skin, actually. It is really good for the face. Like, it's got, like, stuff in there. While you are trying to conceive, take prenatal vitamins can definitely help. Yeah, 100%. And pull-out don't fucking work anyway, so it's a pointless fucking exercise. My daughter's proof that pull-out don't work. It's a good job I put this to over 18, isn't it? Jeez. We never will. I'm always behave myself. It's everyone else that's always bad. I'm always good, me. That's what my husband always says. He says, that's why you look so young. It is. It literally is true. It's actually really is true. Gross, but true. No, not smearing that stuff on. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't care. My virgin ears. I seen a meme for Father's Day that said this fool couldn't fill out of the driveway because there was a picture of him with his 15 kids. Oh my god. I remember I bought my mum a Mother's Day card once that said, be grateful I'm not a twin. She went, oh fucking god. I was like, thanks mum. Joe, my husband, heard you say that and looked at me and laughed. I'm not pulling out of my face deliberately. He's probably thinking, score. I was on a depot shot for 10 years. I've been off it for about 2 years. I've heard it can take longer. Oh, the depot shot is nasty. It can take up to 3 years after the depot shot. I'd never advise anyone to get anything like that unless they were done. Your husband's probably there going, what the fuck is this Welsh bird talking about, man? Oh, I listened to a TikTok. Oh my god, I gotta share this sound of this TikTok. I was friggin' weak. Like, I'm not even joking. I was weak. I literally shared it. Oh, what did I do? I pressed eBay. I don't want to go onto eBay to get me off eBay. Let me turn it, hang on. Oh, sugar, hang on. You've got to listen to this one. I shouldn't laugh, but it was just too funny not to laugh.
Take your butt out of your mouth. What did Job say?
He said motherfucker.
Who did? Job?
Yeah,
To who? Who did he say that to?
to me.
What did he say?
He said motherfucker to me.
He did? He
Yeah.
better not call you a motherfucker. Huh?
He did.
He did?
Yeah,
What do you want me to do?
fuck him up.
Take your butt out of your mouth. What did Job say?
Did you all hear that? Fuck him up. Not like they care where that stuff lands, as long as it lands. That's true. I had a depot shot after my miscarriage because I had HPV turned into precancerous cells and was the last stage before it was cancer, so gave it to me for birth control. It made me mental, steeply cracked. Oh my god, it was so funny.
Take your butt out of your mouth.
I literally laughed so I love TikTok. I'm fucking addicted.
TikTok, I need your help.
But it reminded me of my nephew. I literally, this is what I said. Oh my god, weak, laughing. I shouldn't, but my god. And then I tagged somebody and put, sis, this reminds me of telling Asbo, because we call his son Asbo. We call him, Asbo telling you to give Jimmy an hiding because he stayed at Wheezy's. Because she got 2 boys. And the youngest didn't want to stay at Auntie's house. And he was going, Mammy, give Jimmy a good hiding. Why, boy? Because he stayed at Auntie's house and he didn't come home. I was laughing so hard. The OBN did not even ask if I had any mental illnesses before giving it to me. I tell you something, I have so many issues with OBGYNs in America. Like, I'm not even kidding. I have so many issues. Well, this was the Welsh one.
When Wales pitched their flag, I said, right, Wales, got your flag ready? I said, yeah, we're going to have green for the green grass. Okay, good start, I like it. Anything else? Yeah, white for the sky. It's a bit boring, Wales. Anything else? Yeah, we're going to have red. Red, white, green. It's a bit like Italy. It's a bit like Hungary. Oh, no, the red's not going to be a stripe. Okay, interesting. What's it going to be then? Well, nothing too over the top. Just a big fuck-off dragon. Oh.
A big fuck-off dragon? I don't sound that Welshy. I can't believe I literally had that by there and didn't realise what it was. That was funny. The depot is very bad for your bones. Gave me osteoporosis. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't like the depot shop. Once I got started, I lost time looking through TikTok because the cosplay peeps are my favourite. I fucking laugh. The Welsh ones, oh my god, the Welsh ones are so fucking funny. They don't know, like literally they don't. OBGYNs actually know very, very little. They should know so much more. I was Joanna, I was weak, honest to God. I was like fucking, I was weak. Because they're like proper valleys and they like, you know, fucking proper Welshies. I come from a place where the grass is green, the greenest grass you'll ever seen. Tell no lies, tell no tales. I'm a bad girl from South Wales. That's what the girls would and the boys would write on this prison cells before they left prison, so that the girls wouldn't go back. They'd write it on their cells, and then they had like a ritual that they weren't allowed to look back to the prison, because if you look back to the prison after you left it, it was an old thing that you could end up going back. So the girls would write it on their cells before they left, and then just like fucking go for it, and then because they didn't want to go back. Although a couple of girls did, because they're dicks. So you get for smuggling drugs into a fucking open prison, you dickhead. My friends just moved to a Cat D prison, which means you'll be out soon. Let me just show you what. Where was the? Oh. He just sent me a letter and he's dead happy. Hang on, let me just half it, just so you don't see my address. Look how cute that is. He drew that on the picture for me, on his envelope. What's the depot? It's a depot shot. It's a contraceptive shot. The FDA only allowed people. You are awesome. Aw, thank you, Noelle. I love those little things. They're so freaking cute. It worked. You came up there. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, they literally can fuck with your body so bad. It is really, really bad. Is a birth control injection every 3 months. It stops your periods. Isn't she? That's just so sweet. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And I think I don't know this obviously, but I honestly think they give that just because they get more money from the pharmaceutical companies, because if, like, I've been doing this trying to conceive a long time. There are more women now in my groups trying to conceive than ever before, and and a lot, I'd go with at least 80% is secondary infertility after the depot injection. So many. It's incredible. You're welcome, Joe. Thank you for all your advice. Oh, you're so welcome. Anything to help. I'll literally, any advice. I got loads of info. It's not just for birth control. I was on it for a preventative med for my endometriosis. Yeah, it can help with that as well. Because especially with endometriosis, the only cure is surgery for the endometriosis. There is no actual pill or something, but it's just they can use the depot to try and, like they do with birth control, to try and lessen the shit's coming up. It's just trying to slow down the endometriosis. It is, Mother of Dragons. What it does is, because each time with endometriosis, like, you might not get a period for like 6 months with some people, and every time it makes more, and that's where you need surgery to go and like get rid of all the crap on there. And sometimes with endometriosis and stuff, they'll drill holes to try and like stop the progress of it. That's exactly why I went on it. I had 2 laparoscopies for my endo. Yeah. You need to try a thing called Clomid. I think that would help you, Noelle. But you can message me and stuff and I can tell you all about it. I had endometriosis abrasions 10 years ago and haven't had a period since. Endometriosis is nasty. You need the surgery. That's the only thing that'll fix it, is the surgery. There is no like cure as such for it. You just have to have the surgery. I wonder if that's why I'm having difficulties conceiving, because the endo scar tissue. It probably is, but they wouldn't stop you. That's the thing you've got to remember. Nothing at all will stop you from getting pregnant, full stop. I think if you can know exactly when you're ovulating, and it's just all about reading your body. Like, even just for the cervical mucus, like, that's a great tell to tell you when you're ovulating. There's so much to learn, and it's all gross stuff, but it is so much that you need to know, and you need to know your body. Joe's right, they either said surgery or hysterectomy, and there's only so many surgeries you can go through in your body. Like, I had, babe, how many surgeries do you reckon I've had in the last sort of in the last sort of 10 years, say? 8. You can only have so many surgeries. Like, my belly button is screwed because of surgeries. I had 1 depot shot only to prevent pregnancy. Before I had my surgery, I had 2 surgeries on my cervix to get rid of the precancerous cells, and I go back soon to see if it got it all out, got all of it. I hope so, mother dragons. You're going to take Jack out? Yeah, we'll keep praying for your mother dragons. No, well, it's not impossible to conceive, it's just harder. I know I actually was part of the government program to help find meds to help. Do you have endo as well? No, mine is tubal damage. I only have 1 tube, and one of those tubes are damaged. I don't have endo or polycystic ovaries, peacocks. I just know a lot about it because other people had it. So way back when I started my group, I went and read loads of papers. Yeah, it's definitely, Dove's right, it's definitely not impossible. It just makes it a little bit harder. But this is where maybe Clomid might come into play with you a little bit. Mother dragons, I am going through something similar, waiting for results. We're going to keep prayers for you too. It is so scary. And I think it's the not knowing as well is like the most scariest thing, is the not knowing like where the outcome is going to come, like, you know. And 9 times out of 10 it is okay, but it's just that thing that you think, oh my god, what if, like, you know. I've actually heard about Clomid Tajo. I have to ask my gynae. Yeah, they'll put you on it. I would say for you, because you like me, you're an older, I would do CD5. No, I'd do 4 to 8. I'd take one on CD4 and take it every night after, and 10 days later, between 9 and 10 days later, you'll ovulate. Wish we could do more for stem cells, and I think we could have so much more in the match of medical science. Oh, I agree 100%. I will also keep you in my prayers. It is scary. We will definitely keep both of you in our prayers, because it is really scary stuff. It really is. Do you know, I just realised the game isn't playing. Is it? Is it working? Oh, it is working. You don't have Streamlabs playing. How do I do that? Anyone know how I do that? You don't, yeah, how do I do it? Do you know how to do it? I only just noticed that. What's the game? I don't know. I don't play it, but I know all these get lot do. So I was trying to figure out how to do it to get it all for them to play. I'll figure it out for next time. Sorry, guys. I will figure it out for next time. What? It took me 2 hours to do this, to do the sound and vision and stuff, and put these on the screen that sort of says your name and stuff. I've never played the game, but I've always been curious about it. It's not working, Joe. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I'm going to have to ask somebody, I think. I'll figure it out, though. I will, for next time. I won't bother doing it now because it's getting on in time. But I'll figure out. It took me 2 hours to figure out how many tests there was, Dove. Me trying to figure out the bloody the sound and the pictures and all. My God, it was funny. It took me 2.5 hours sat here doing this. It was absolutely funny as hell. It was so hilarious. It's better get bonus points, Joe, for the harassment I get. You will, as soon as I figure out how to do it, that is. I need to figure out how to do it. I will figure out, though. I've got this far. It only took me 2.5 hours. But I will figure it out. It's gotta be a way of figuring it out. I will, though, for sure. Give us all that points, Joe. Okay, I can do that. Once I figure out how to freaking do it, I for sure will. I'll watch a video after this and try and figure it out. I have no idea what that means. Me either. Zoe, I'm freaking dumb. I have no idea. They all do it though. They all love it. This is why I tried to do it on Streamlabs. So that Dove, because Dove loves the game. And I wanted to do the game for her. And I know other people do as well. But I only just thought about it. Will you all say hoist or something else? I have to figure it out. My fees. I was literally trying to do it because Dove loves it, but I obviously maybe it's because I'm not signed into chat. Do you reckon that would be it? Hang on. No, it's just saying to open it in the web browser. No, not saying something else. Hey. How are you? What's she trying to do? I was trying to do the game, but I failed epically. Hey, listen, okay? It took me friggin' 2.5 hours to get my image and friggin' the voice to work. That's a huge achievement in my book. I don't know where to go even. I don't even know where to start. Joe Dove needs the point. She does. She really does. Otherwise she's going to get real mad with me. Yeah, I definitely will. I'll sit down tomorrow maybe. You'll have like another million test streams tomorrow of me going testing, trying to figure this freaking thing out again. I'll watch a YouTube maybe. They'll, you know, like the how-tos. I can normally figure it from there. But I will do it, I promise. I will. I like the coffee mug. They're good, nay, the coffee mug. It's awesome. Noelle donated and it went into the coffee mug. Which I thought was cute, cool. And then a little monster come by here and said, it was really good. I need my fix, man. I need it. I wonder if there's a way of doing it. There's got to be a way of doing it, isn't there? And whilst I'm live. There's got to be. Hang on. Right, just talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I try and work this out. Okay, how do I get rid of that now? That's just, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Right, let's just go with that. Try now. Is that on? Doesn't seem like it's doing anything, does it? No. Okay. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'm going to get off in a minute anyway because it's been on 2 hours. I'll figure it out by tomorrow though. Oh, I know the game you're trying to do, the gaming channels play it. Yeah, I think I need to sit and do it. I will do it in a minute though. I will fix it for everybody tomorrow. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to get off anyway. I will try and sort it out for everybody for tomorrow's stream. And I'm going to leave the cards by here just in case CJ comes in tomorrow. CJ can have her cards done tomorrow when we're in. But in the meanwhile, like if anybody else wants to, they can just say at the time and stuff. We can figure that out. And I will try and figure out how to do the game for you readies for tomorrow for you guys. And I shall speak to you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining.